Surprise! We are going live tonight on Sunday night with the Hogwarts Hounds. Probably not going to see a lot of people jump on, but I'm going to save this video anyway so people can watch it later. But I just thought I'd go ahead and show off my babies tonight. I just got done posting their individual pictures with a little bit about them. I don't know them very well yet, but that took forever. It took me like all day to take their pictures and edit them, and whew, I'm so glad to be done with that. So hopefully we catch a few people on here tonight, but I just wanted to say we have some surprise lives, and this is one of them. And this is Mama Heidi. Everybody's been eating. There's Hufflepuff. Now see Hufflepuff? Puff Puff. You should be eating because you're so fussy. You're going to cry later. When you get hungry. Ren, did you get enough to eat, girl? She's like, I got enough to eat. Come on. Come on, Puff Puff. He gets real fussy if he's not eating. And I think you already ate because you're passed out. But just in case, let's just put you over here. Y'all get all you can while you can. Mama Heidi's been taking some breaks today from them a little bit to play not chase. Thank you. See, I don't know you guys by your names on Facebook. I mean, YouTube. So if you comment, I'm not really sure who you are. Sorry. Because everybody has different like usernames. But please comment, and thank you for coming. But there's little Ren. She's so cute. I just posted her individual picture. And like I said, she's not a Slytherin. She's so sweet. She's so beautiful. Her daddy is Bowden, who she looks a lot like, and he's my honey bun. I call him honey bun because he's so sweet. And she looks like her sweet daddy. So she's a sweet little Ren. Sweet Slytherin. But maybe she's a leader. She's certainly a surprise. And Ren happens to be Ella's favorite name. So, hey, Amber. Hey, Diane. Hey, Julie. I'm not sure which Julie because I know so many Julies. It is. Like, your pictures are so small that I can't tell who you are. Aren't the curls so cute? She's adorbs. I love her. Look at Heidi. Are we in serious mode tonight, girl? Are we serious? Look at Ren. She loves you, Mama. You've been playing so hard today. She went out by the pool and she ran after the ball over and over and over and over and over for hours. Not hours, but like a long time to where I had to keep bringing her in to feed the babies with Daddy in the breast. And she's looking at me like, Mom, you didn't let me play enough. Which is really odd for her because normally she doesn't want to leave the babies. But today she's like, I need a break. It was a long labor. I don't blame you. It really was. But if I were you, I'd be taking a break to sleep, girl. Not run yourself ragged. So, oh well. Hannah, I think you just text me, but I'm on live and I don't know how to text back. But anyways, here is, look at my little baby doing so good. I'm on YouTube Live. Raven is eating. She's so good. She's really doing great. She's gaining. She's looking bigger too compared, like if you look at her compared to Luna. She doesn't, to me, look as small. Well, she's still small, right? You know, The lighting in here is so hard to tell, but at this moment, she looks darker. She's very dark. But when I put them side by side, they're so similar. She's curlier though, I think. I think she's gonna be curlier a little bit. Look at Hufflepuff. You act like you haven't had a meal in a century. You know, she kind of does. She's really dark. She's really dark. See, you can tell when Hufflepuff's in the picture, the difference. Like she's that chocolate. Don't get up. Hufflepuff still wants to eat. Are you telling him he's had enough? Jenny, she's an eater too. Now Jenny, let's put Jenny in the mix. Jenny's dark too. So these three girls are very dark, but I guess you're the lightest girl. But really, if you look at her, when they have curls, it's hard to tell. Hi, baby, you like your belly rubbed? When they have curls, it's hard to tell because the curl lines make it look like there's lighter hair, but it's actually just like divots in their hair. So, because you can kind of see that here too with her. But Jenny, I think, is the straightest maybe. Then Luna. It's really, we look at their heads too. Their heads show. So you're done over here, Griffin. So Griffin's head, I look on top. If we look right here, he has some curl, but not a lot. He's not super curly, so I think he'll be like more of a wavy. But if we look at Ren, oh, look at that baby. She is milk drunk. Have you been drinking on Sunday night? Your mama's milk, huh? So if you look on the top of her head, see those curls? That's how you know she's gonna be super curly. Sorry, baby girl. I thought you did. See, she's so sweet. She's such a snuggle bug. I love her. She's not a Slytherin. She's a Wren. But maybe she's a leader. Yay! Watching Harry Potter. We love it. Ella knows like all the words. Doodle pose for sure. And look at little Raven's pose. This is how she curls up. Look at her. She's like... I don't know if you guys sang that song when you were kids, like Germs, the Invisible Dog. Like, I hide him in my pocket because he's very, very small. I feel like she could be, like, I hide her in my pocket because she's so small. She's like a little peanut. You're so tiny. But she's so strong. Look, she's like, don't mess with me. Don't mess with me. I'm strong. Oh, 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 he's over here. Here he comes. She does not like help. She's like, I'm independent and I can do it on my own. And I don't need you to treat me like a baby just because I'm little. Right? Right, girl? You snuggling? She's like, I need to find a spot. She's so pretty, though. She's going to be a really pretty girl. But I think she's going to be a little bit more curly than we can tell right now. Because, see, it's hard to tell. Because she's, like, so young, little. She's pretty flat right now on top of her head. Look at that face. It's so pretty. You can hold your head up better. You're getting stronger, girl. Look at Luna. You don't think it's funny? Look how she's laying on you. Oh man, Heidi, these babies are funny, guys. They make me laugh because they just do the funniest little things. Luna Lovegood. What kind of pose is that? Is that the Luna pose? Well, I forgot. You're extraordinary. And listen. Hufflepuff cries when he's eating. Like you're eating and you're still crying. No, maybe that's not him. Is that you, Griffin? You don't usually cry when you eat. What's the matter? They're so gorgeous. I'm so in love with them. Luna. Spread eagle. Luna, that's not a very ladylike pose. Oh. See how dark she is now? Now you can really see with the light. I don't know if you guys can tell. Can y'all see if she's darker now? For you guys, I don't know if she's darker. She's darker for me. And her face is so dark, like Hagrid. I don't know if y'all remember Hagrid, but he had that dark face. She has it too. Oh my goodness, she's so pretty. She's so pretty. Now we can put Raven next to her. They're both pretty dark compared to, they're like that dark chocolate almost compared to Ren over here. But I believe Hagrid isn't quite as, excuse me. Excuse me, boys. I don't know what the problem is. They can't hear me, so. Hagrid was dark like this, but I don't know if he's still dark. I think he lightened up a little bit. They all lighten up a little bit, but right now, they're like that real dark color. She's a little bit, you know, lighter, but I think in the end, they're all gonna be very similar color. I'm not sleeping with you guys tonight because y'all keep me up all night long. Griffin, is that you? Or is it Jenny? Maybe it's Jenny. No, it's Griffin. What's wrong, bud? You cold? You don't feel cold. This is what these guys do. These three big ones, they sit here and they cry while they eat. And I'm like, why are you crying? Did you eat too much? You got gas? Here, I bet you need a pee-pee. Come here. Here, Heidi. 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 Heidi, can you lick him? Lick him. He's got a pee-pee. Lick. Lick him. Oh. She straight up told me no way. Come on. Come on. Lick him. Nope. Fine. She always licks them for me. See, that playing got you tired. Like I told you it would. Now she's like, I'm too tired, Mom. Look at your baby girls. They love you. They love you so much. They're not that much difference in size. I mean, there's definitely a difference. Raven girl, you better make it. She doesn't have any signs of not making it, so the only reason I worry is because of her size. She eats great. Her temperature's great. But since you're done eating, let's put you closer to Mama. How about that? Closer to Mama, so you can stay nice and warm. Nice and warm. That's good, girl. Luna likes to be close to her mom. She always wants to be close to her mama's face. That's good, Raven. You're nice warm. You can stay nice and warm right there. Let's just put your mama's hand just a little bit. There we go. Now she keeps you warm under her arms. These three chunks, y'all don't need to be warm. See, I told y'all, if I didn't get him on here to eat, he'd be crying and fussing all night, wouldn't you? He's so silky. He's so silky smooth. He has a beautiful coat. Griffin too, so smooth. Same with Jenny. I think these three are like probably the most smooth. I would say probably. Jenny. I fixed you up, so you're not crying. Anyways, this is what we do. We just sit here and watch them eat, keep them warm, make sure they're all getting enough. You're probably turned over. Oh, you're not the one crying. You are? Who's crying? Hufflepuff? Oh, are you done? Okay, why don't you just go right there. Puff Puff. That's what Ella calls him, Puff Puff. You're a sweet little boy that loves to eat. So does Jenny Weasley. Griffin's not really a huge eat. I mean, he's eating now, but like, he's not like these two. These two eat nonstop. I mean, nonstop. I mean, they're growing. They have to eat, but if Heidi leaves to go play ball, they're crying, crying, crying for her. Come back, Mom, come back. I think partly they just want to be with her too. Like, you know, they feel safe when they know their mom's there. They definitely know when their mom's not there because they fuss. And they don't like me yet. So I don't replace Mama at all. Do you hear that? I don't replace you, okay? They don't like me yet. They don't know me like they know you. They can't see and they can't hear, so it's all through smell. And I don't smell like their mom. And when I put fresh linens down, if she's not here and I put fresh linens down, they freak out because they don't know the smell yet of our laundry. So they're like, where's Mommy? I don't smell Mommy on here anymore. But if I have Heidi's smell on here, they're fine. It's so weird. So they don't like the fresh linens unless Heidi's on them first, which is a little unusual. These guys love. I will say one thing about Heidi's babies though. They always are in love with their mama. Like, they all love their mom, obviously. But her babies are like in love with her, which I don't blame them. She's such a good mom. I'm in love with her too, to be honest. But like, they just want her. There's no replacement. And she takes care of them till the day they leave. So it's a little bit maybe harder of a transition in a way. Look at Griffin. Where are you trying to go? Are you army crawling? He's flat as a pancake. See, they're funny babies. You guys make me laugh. What is that? Is that your pancake look, Griffin? But yeah, I mean, it's not a hard transition, but like, I think they do miss their mom a little bit more than maybe some of the others, because the others are kind of used to like not being with their mom so much. Where Heidi will sleep with them till the day they leave. So, I mean, maybe we should take her. She does know they're leaving, so she does try to, you know, like, she won't sleep in the crib with them or play gym with them. She won't sleep, but she'll sleep outside of it. But then sometimes if they see her, they want her, so they cry, so then she'll like leave the room. But like, if they need something, she's there. You typically, like, if they cry for her, she goes. So it's really sweet. She's really good at her job, being a mama, and she loves being a mama. So that's why I really wanted to keep a guardian, so at least like she can still see her baby, even though we don't see him a lot. She still will, but the only thing is I'm not sure if they remember is the only thing. It's kind of sad. Like, I wish we could obviously keep one of her babies with us, but there's no way. My husband would straight up divorce me then. I'd probably divorce myself at that point. But, you know, we still get to see them when they have their babies and stuff. So, I'm hoping her babies are as good as a mom as she is. All of my moms are good, though. But she's just kind of exceptional. Like, look at Griffin. He's so sweet. And I got Raven all tucked up on her mom. Luna looks comfy cozy. Ren looks comfy cozy. And those two are still eating. Of course they are. They take all the milk, but that's okay. That's why they're so big. But that's okay. There's always big ones and there's always small ones. But I'm really proud of Heidi. She had such a long labor and she did so good, and they're all doing so good, and we are watching them around the clock. So don't worry about that. I did not supplement Raven today because I feel like mom's milk is better, just to see like if she would gain as much without supplementing her, and she is. Like, she's gaining just as much without supplementing her as she was when we were supplementing her. Actually, she gained more without supplementing her. So I feel like she's eating more from Heidi without supplementing her. So I feel like as long as she's gaining steady, I'm gonna try it like this, because I don't supplement a lot unless they actually really, really need it. And yes, she's little, but like, she gained more today than she did yesterday with supplementing her. So mom's milk is always best, is how I feel. You want to eat some more, baby girl? Might as well. But I constantly keep putting her back on. Look, Hufflepuff. Hey, hey, it's you. You need to comment. Here, go over here. You want this one? Heidi's like, here, I'll just lift my leg up for you. Poor baby. But I constantly like put her back on, and then she eats again. So I'm like, as long as she's eating good and her suck is good and she's gaining weight, because I weigh her I weigh her 5 times a day probably. Yep, she looks great. So, and keeping her warm, which, look at those little legs. She got long legs. Hufflepuff. Here, Heidi, can you clean him? Heidi. Nope, okay, fine. We'll stick him over here. Here, oh, you want something down here? Oh my gosh, this kid is ravenous. Here. Look at him. If you want a good eater, Hufflepuff's the way to go. Look at his, what are you doing? Are you swimming? Here, turn over. Okay, I'm not gonna mess with you. Okay, he's pulling good milk now, so I'll leave him alone. Just making sure you can breathe under there, buddy. Now you can see how small Raven is. Now, and how dark. I would say she's darker than Jenny, and then Jenny is darker than Hufflepuff. I think she's gonna be a little bit curlier though, because she's starting to get some curl. Kind of like when Scylla, she reminds me of Scylla a lot. Like Scylla at first I didn't think was curly, and then she got curly. So I think she's a lot like Scylla. She's definitely the smallest little standard I've ever had. As far as like her size. I've had some that don't weigh a lot when they're born, but like she was just so fragile. Like she felt like just bones. It was scary. But the most fragile probably, except for Juliet, was very fragile. The littles group was pretty fragile. Not all of them, but just like Juliet and Lila. And see, you should be satisfied, buddy. I feel like he needs to pee. Here, since she's not doing it, I'll wipe you. Do you need to go pee-pee? Is that what it is? Yep. That's what it is. You have to pee-pee. See, they can't pee-pee on their own right now. So I bet you had a full bladder. Mama wasn't helping you out with that because she's so tired. There, how's that? Is that better? Oh, he said thank you. That feels better. No, you're still fussing. He's missing out on a meal, he thinks. Hey, Jenny, did you finish your... Now that's how you should act when you're done eating. Did you finish, sweet girl? Did you get a belly full? Aww. Hi. You're so sweet. You like me. I like you too. I love you, actually. Are you cold? Come here. Come here. Put you right there next to me. How about that? And now Ren, you can see the curls. And see how next to Raven, you can kind of see Raven's curls too. Where are you going, sweet girl? Oh, you want to touch mommy and me? Okay, that's fair. That's fair. I don't blame you. So yep, this is what we do. We just hang out. They eat. And luckily I'm feeling much better, so thank you guys all for that. Of course, we don't know. We won't get results from my test for 3 weeks from Friday, so a couple more weeks. But I'm feeling much better. The pain's gotten a lot better. I actually started walking with Joey, and me and Joey are on a walking exercise routine where we go walk the lake. And Joey's lost 5 pounds since we started. And I don't weigh myself, so I don't think I've lost anything. But anyways, Ella went with us today, so we're on a healthy kick. So that's good. And so far we've gone every Well, I went one day before Friday. Wait, Thursday. I don't remember, but we've gone 3 times so far this week. So I think we're going to take tomorrow off. Or we're just going to do something like smaller. Because we tend to choose like 12 noon and it's like the hottest time of the day and we're like sweating bullets. But I said, hey, no pain, no gain. Gotta sweat. So right now we're playing lots of different hats in the park. That's how we always are. But these guys are doing great, and so is Mama. I'm glad you're resting finally, Heidi. You need to take a good nap, so I'm going to turn off the light so you can sleep. Babies are eating. Raven's eating. Ren's eating. Everybody looks fantastic. Doing a great job. So we hope everybody has a good night, and we'll come back tomorrow with an update. And a lot of times I don't post like early because it takes me a long time to do my morning chores, especially with Justin at work. So like on the weekdays, it's hard to post before like noon, especially, but maybe like early afternoon because I have so many chores to do in the mornings. And then I have to, you know, get picture ready and all that stuff. So it's a lot to do early posts, but I'm in here with them. So I normally post, you'll notice if you want to follow late evening post. And all the pictures and posts are on Facebook, so please feel free to follow us there. Cooley's Doodle Journey. I do post some on Instagram, but I'm really not a good Instagram person. I'm not good at the gram, but I do post some. But most of my posts are on Facebook, as far as like updates and like pictures. And then all of our videos are on our YouTube, this channel. So if you want to follow the Hogwarts Hounds, that's where you'll see them. Cooley Doodles Journey on Facebook, and just Cooley Doodles on YouTube, and Cooley Doodles on Instagram. And we have a website for more information, www.cooleydoodles.com. Everything's Cooley Doodles. Our last name is Cooley, just in case. All right, we'll say goodnight. One time somebody said, what's a Cooley Doodle? And I'm like, it's our last name. It's not like a golden doodle. It's not like a brand doodle. It's just our last name. I thought that was funny. All right, I love my babies. Have a good night, guys. Good night, Amber. Tell the girls good night. And tell them to get caught up with Harry Potter and enjoy it. And Ella will have so much to talk to them about when we meet you guys. Bye.